Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Pacific Air Force's F-16 Viper demonstration. I'm the team superintendent, Santana Pinky Pinker from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Joined alongside its show center by our safety observer, Paul TBD Levitt from New Orleans, Louisiana. The Pacific Air Force's 35th Fighter Wing, located at Misawa Air Base in wonderful Aomori, Japan. It is my distinct pleasure to describe for you today a combat capability demonstration of the world-proven multi-role fighter, the F-16 Fighting Falcon, affectionately known as the Viper. The commander and pilot for the virtual PACAF F-16 demo team is Charles Demon Evans from San Francisco, California. Demon is this season's pilot with over 3,000 hours of experience in multi-flight simulator platforms. Today you will witness the raw power and agility that allows the Viper to dominate the skies anywhere, anytime. The Block 50 Viper you will see in today's demonstration is equipped with a General Electric F-129 afterburning turbofan jet engine producing 30,000 pounds of thrust, allowing him to stay airborne and use only 1,000 feet of runway. And now, ladies and gentlemen, stand tall and put your hands together for Demon and the F-16 Fighting Falcon! Now, as Demon designates max afterburner, he will execute a 6G pull, setting up for an 8-flight maneuver. Watch as Demon creates a figure 8 over the demonstration area, which we call the Human 8.
To bend the truth. The more I push, the more I'm pulling away, 'cause I'm lying in my way.
Watch now as Demon repositions his aircraft and demonstrates the low-altitude, high-speed capabilities of the F-16 as he passes show center. He will be traveling just under the speed of sound at 700 miles per hour. From the right, the high-speed pass.
No me falta ni el dinero ni el amor. Jineteando en mi caballo por la sierra yo me voy. Las estrellas y la luna ellas me dicen dónde voy. Ay, 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 mi morena de mi corazón.
As Demon pulls him with it.
Me gusta tocar guitarra, me gusta cantar el son. Mariachi me acompaña cuando canto mi canción. Me gusta tomar mis
exceptional rolling capability of the F-16. Now dropping it from the left, it's the F-16 in the triple aileron. In a dogfight, the ability to turn tight is crucial. right turn, pressing him into his seat with a force of gravity. On the right, it's the high G-turn.
Corro el bloque, we run the street.
Demonstrating the F-16's crisp handling characteristics, Demon will perform a 4.0 at 90 increments. Notice the precision of which these individual movements are executed. Now, from the left, the F-16 in the 4-point roll.
Pick a number. I was lightning before the thunder.
Now as he performs a load of rolls to the right of the crowd, he will set up for a series of half loops and a double enrollment. Leads his second rollover, he will perform a split ass reposition, turning into the next maneuver. As he approaches from the left, Demon will set up for his favorite series of maneuvers called the Falcon Turn, which will demonstrate the F-16's ability to turn tightly and to stay unpredictable. From the left, the Falcon Turn followed by the Shark's Tooth. Demon is now bringing the F-16 in for a slow speed pass. While the Viper can fly at more than twice the speed of sound, slow speed control is just as important in flight. Watch now as he puts the nose 25 degrees up at 125 knots. Ladies and gentlemen, the high Alpha Pass. and gentlemen, you're going to want to get your cameras ready as Demon demonstrates a combination of thrust and digital flight control systems that make the knife-like maneuver possible. On the right, the knife edge pass.
Inside my bones.
Is now setting up to employ with a series of ailerons. He pulls back on the stick to see the Viper's exceptional rolling abilities as he ascends to 10,000 feet. Now as he reaches show center, he will apply full burn and accelerate his aircraft into a vertical climb. This shows the F-16's thrust-to-weight ratio and is a maneuver we proudly call the max climb.
Is that right? Let it go, walk into the show, gawking at the tricks up your sleeve. Too good to be true, full of in a room, full of entertainers and thieves. Used to let it go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to dedicate this next program to all the brave men and women around the globe and to those who have given it their lives in defending this great nation for our freedom. Now, from over your shoulder, the virtual PACAF F-16 demo team proudly presents the dedication pass.
You could be a cowboy on the Texas plain or a plowboy waiting on the rain. We're all a little different, but we're all the same. Everybody doing their own thing. I got my dirt road, no cab tractor hauling at west. Digging in roots, fishing in lines, running bird dogs through the Georgia pines. Step side covered down in peanut dust. Friday night spotlight and that was us. It might not have been you, but I can't judge. Just be proud of what makes your country.
Ladies and gentlemen, just got word from Demon. He says he's got a tiny bit more fuel in the tank here. Once again, from the right, the high-speed pass.
Say you're running on the road, so get out the way. Push the pedal to the floor, blow 'em all away. Yeah, you see I'm getting close, I accelerate.
As Damon repositions the jet for his last maneuver, he will then roll left and pitch up, entering the pattern into landing configuration. Ladies and gentlemen, the tactical pitch up. Ladies and gentlemen, Charles will now be lowering the landing gear as he approaches the runway. He will decelerate to around 150 miles per hour, enabling the F-16 to stop in less than 3,000 feet. One of the reasons the Viper is very useful is this ability to take off from short runways from thousands of airfields from virtually any country in the world. While today's demonstration shows you how well the F-16 can maneuver in combat, we cannot show you the accuracy of weapons it carries. On behalf of the Pacific Air Force and General David Wolf and all the men and women of the Pacific Air Forces, thank you for your attendance, patriotism, and support.